have won the coin toss, they're going to be able to get the ball first. I will try to give you names when things happen, but I'm going to warn you that my eyesight is not what it used to be. And I will, like I said, I will do my best. All right, and time is going, and we are officially playing playoff soccer. Good ball movement here by the Lady Lions here. Working down to the sideline, trying to get on their side. Good stop here by number 4. That would be Kieran Bacon, or I'm sorry, Kieran Baker. Kicked out of bounds. Kieran's going to throw that back in for us. Big throw to try to get it on our side. Number 1, Nixon Johnson for the Lady Lions, with a header to knock that out. Cross kick here. It's going to be scooped up by the goalkeeper. Deep punt. Again, the wind is a crosswind, so we're not going to see any of the punts being really affected by that wind. Ella Cook doing a good job of getting in the middle of everything. That wind is rough. That's kicked out of bounds. As you can see right there, I think that was an example of that crosswind. Was able to catch that, and even though it was a kick down the sideline, does force that ball out of bounds. Tries to throw it to Brooke Rogers, but is intercepted on the way. Lady Lions working the ball. Good ball movement. Ella Cook getting right in the middle of that mess. Lady Lions, Brownwood able to keep that, keep the ball under control. Cleared into, but recovered again by Brownwood. Miss kick there. Does not clear the ball as intended. Now we're starting to move. Rangerette's working the ball well. Shot on goal there from way outside. Goalkeeper on top of that. Not allowing that to happen today. Punt makes it to about the 20. Unable to get control. Rangerettes clear that out of bounds to reset play. Brownwood throws it back in. We do intercept that ball, kick it onto our side. Good defense there by Brownwood to clear that ball before they find themselves outnumbered. so far, both teams doing a great job defensively uh, of getting back, not allowing for any fast breaks. We're 5 minutes into the game, and we really haven't seen anybody get that advantage down the field. Cross kick here. Ooh, we're going to have a good shot on goal. Farah is going to be able to scoop that one up. Oh, got a breakaway. Great job there of kicking it off, making sure that they didn't get an easy shot from inside the box. Good footwork here. That one's going to be up and over. That's going to lead to a goal kick here. Brownwood doing a good job of getting some shots on goal here. Rangerette defense holding their own, and Farrah Fortner is always good to have in the net. But we're going to have to see the Rangerettes push that ball back into their half of the field. Header there by Ella Cook. Ball does cross a 50 into a covey there of... Oh, but we do have a breakaway. We have Addie Adame, who's got some speed. Oh, but so does Brownwood. Does a great job of clearing the ball. Big opportunity there. Didn't play out the way we were hoping, but absolutely love to see the aggression as they try to get that breakaway. Good delivery there by Emily Jones to Addie Adame. We do have the throw in to Brooke Rogers here. She kicks it back to Addie. And that one's going to go back out again as the Rangerettes reset. Attempted to clear it, was not able to. Rangerettes are able to get back and create a defense here. Both teams really trying to avoid any sort of breakaways that could lead to easy shots on goal. Good cross kick here. That's going to be cleared away. Emily Jones with the ball. She's going to kick that forward. That's not going to be offside. Oh, they're going to call offsides. They did. I thought she was behind one of the Brownwood girls. She must not have been. So that's going to bring the ball back. Almost another really good good breakaway there by the Rangerettes. One of the things that Emily Jones and Addie Adame have is just insane breakaway speed. Emily Jones, one of the fastest girls in the state. Addie Adame is a record holder in multiple track events here at Greenwood. And so they are both good for breakaway speed if we can get that ball isolated for them. Good job clearing that. Brooke Rogers gets that out there. There's going to be a breakaway, but I don't think we're going to be able to get there before the lines. They're going to clear that out to make sure that their defense can get back and get situated. So far, 10 minutes in, both teams doing a great job defensively of kind of maintaining their end of the field and not allowing for these breakaways. Greenwood has had a few opportunities to try to get past that line of defense. Brownwood has done a good job of moving the ball to get past our defense to get some shots on goal. But really a defensive showcase right now between Brownfield and Greenwood. Greenwood kicks that out to make it Brownwood ball. I'm sorry, there's not more stadium sound, and anytime I try to increase a little bit, we just get a lot of wind, and the only thing worse than my voice is that wind, so. Again, great ball movement by Brownwood to try to outmaneuver the sheer amount of Rangerettes back here. Ball delivery here. This one is not offsides, but goalkeeper is able to get out quickly enough. Same thing here. We're trying to clear that line of Lady Lion defenders, but in the process, I mean, you have to find that sweet spot where you don't kick it too hard. Decent cross kick. That's going to be cleared away. That's kicked out. Going to be Rangerette ball for a throw in right around the 10. We thank everybody that's tuned in today. We know that in FHS you have to pay to be able to watch, so we appreciate people that are willing to pay to support these kids. Whether you're watching for the girls in white or the girls in blue, either way, we appreciate that you've paid to support and watch. And both teams should be just proud to be where they are right now, and top 16 teams still playing, and a lot of teams are preparing for next season. So. Emily scoops that up, does a quick throw in. Lot of Brownwood Lady Lions there waiting, working to get that ball cleared from their half of the field. There's that breakaway speed by Adi Adame. Doing a great job of creating opportunities. Haven't got the shot on goal yet, but definitely some dangerous situations for the Lady Lions here. Good pass here to Emily Jones. She's going to make a kick from way far out. That one's going to be easily scooped up by the goalkeeper. She's going to roll that out. Rangerettes really being aggressive on keeping the ball over here. Lady Lions just a really smooth team when it comes to passes and sharing that ball, finding those lanes to make those passes. They've done a great job so far. We have a goal kick here. That's going to kick to just past the 30. Great job of recovering the ball by the Lady Lions. That's going to be kicked. It's going to be stopped by a defender before it reaches Farah. Rangerette's trying to clear the ball. Brownwood doing an excellent job of always having defenders back, not allowing for anything easy for the Rangerettes. Trips over the ball there. Nobody hurt. Everybody good. Play is back on. Ella Cook gets that. She kicks it down the sideline. Not going to be able to get to that one in time. Going to roll out the back for a goal kick. Goalkeeper's going to set that up. We're 16 minutes into the game. Score still 0-0. Both teams doing a great job defensively. Both teams have created some opportunities offensively. So very evenly matched as we pass the 16-minute mark. Great work there. Clears that, but there is a Lady Lion waiting. Brooke Rogers gets a deep kick. Emily Jones going to attempt to recover it. She does. Doesn't have the breakaway she was hoping for. Does have several Lions. Does a cross kick here to Ella Cook. Back to Emily Jones, who makes a move. She's going to have a shot here. Doesn't get the shot. Ella Cook reaches. That was probably an intense exchange there if you're from Brownwood. Now they're going to have an attack of their own as they push. A little too much contact right there. We're going to have a stoppage of time. Looks like we're going to have a kick from right there. Rangerettes are going to have to set up a defense as the Lady Lions attempt to kick over and into that goal. Let's see if it happens. Farrah Fortner back there directing traffic. As the Rangerettes get set here. Farrah does a great job of making the save there. Ella Cook is going to clear it. There is a Lady Lion there to get the interception. Brings it back over to our end of the field, or to their end of the field. Another dangerous situation here for the Rangerettes as they try to get that ball cleared. Kicks across. Farrah's all over that. That punt's going to go way deep, all the way past midfield. Header there by Emily Jones, and now you've got a breakaway by Addie Adame. She has control of the ball with a kick, and a great save by the goalkeeper from Brownwood. Wow, what a great little exchange there. What a fantastic header by Emily Jones to create that breakaway. Only thing stopping us from a goal there was just an incredible save by the goalkeeper. Ella Cook with a clear. Brownwood on top of it. Brooke Rogers is going to kick it away. Now Emily Jones is going to have a breakaway, but defensively, Brownwood is all over it. She tries to kick it away to Addie Adame, who's going to have it kicked out. I don't know which way this is going. Looks like that's going to be out on Brownwood. So we're going to have a corner kick here by the Rangerettes. First corner kick of the night as we hit the 20-minute mark of play. Looks like Addie Adame, if I'm correct, is going to be doing the cross kick. Some exciting plays there in the last few minutes. Really a lot from the Rangerettes there, but right before that there was a series of exciting plays for Brownwood. So again, very evenly matched. Cross kick goes a little far. Wind does push it out of bounds. That's going to be Brownwood ball for a goal kick as the Rangerettes reset to defense. Lady Lions really making sure to bottle up Emily Jones. We got a cross kick. Oh, great job by holding on to that ball by the goalkeeper. Emily tried to sneak it in there, and you had Ella Cook that was going to back her up, and that goalie was able to hold on to that ball and not let anything happen. Another kind of exciting moment there for the Rangerettes. Both teams really being physical, trying to create opportunities. Addie's running hard, trying to get there, not able to get there in time. Again, goalie is there. One of the Lady Lions nearly got tripped up, was upset about it, but it was the goalie that tripped her up, so no stoppage of play for that. All right, that's going to be kicked out. Going to be a throw in here for the Lady Lions. We do have some substitutions stepping onto the field. Brownwood able to flip the field, get the ball back into attack position. Again, great ball movement by the Lady Lions here. Rangerettes trying to be physical. Ball does get passed. Farrah Fortner is on top of it. Great hustle to make sure she's not caught out of the goal. Need a big punt here from Farrah, and we're going to get it. That ball is going to go past midfield. Rangerettes doing everything they can to keep the ball over here on this end. Deflect that pass from Emily Jones to Adame. Big clear here. Emily Jones with the ball. She passes to Ella Cook. That's going to be cleared again. Lady Lions bring the ball past the halfway mark again. Emily Jones coming way back to get control of the ball. She's working one-on-one versus a Brownwood girl. Deep kick trying to reset the field. and they kick it deep right back. Rangerettes fall back into position on defense. Now it is Brownwood's turn to try to make something happen and let the Rangerettes play a little defense. They do have a lane here, looking for a cross kick. That's going to be cleared out of the box here. Brooke Rogers is going to clear that all the way to Emily Jones. Good job finding a lane and a pass there by Brownwood. Rangerette defense doing their best to bottle everything up. Again, great lane there. That's cleared to Emily Jones, who's going to kick it deep past midfield. Lady Lion there waiting. Brownwood with the ball around the 20-yard line. Oh, we have a miss clear there. Looks like stoppage of play. Not sure what the call was. I was following the ball. But it does look like it's going to be Brownwood's ball right around the 21. Big opportunity here for the Lady Lions. She steps back and gets ready for her approach. Goes for the kick. That's going to be too high, going to be over the goal, which is going to lead to a Rangerette goal kick. Both teams having some really exciting moments. I will say I don't have it marked in front of me, but I do believe that Brownwood does have several more shots on goal than the Rangerettes. But Rangerettes may have more time of possession. So really both teams doing some really great work, playing aggressive. Good idea right there to try to assist Adame down the field. You have a line of defenders from Brownwood, about 4 girls in white that you can see are creating that barrier on the back line. Rangerettes having a really hard time getting past that line of defenders in order to try to get a breakaway shot. So far have had a few moments, but just have not gotten that clear shot yet. And the few shots on goal they have had, Brownwood's goalkeeper has done an outstanding job. Goalkeeper recovers the ball for a Brownwood goal kick here. Well, I don't know what the call was. This isn't a goal kick, but whatever. We're going. Ella Cook making a play on the ball. That's going to be a throw in for Greenwood around the 30. Rangerettes move up a little bit in order to try to attack a little bit. Kernan Baker is going to be the one to throw in here. Tries to get the ball to Ella Cook. That's kicked out again around the 20. Now you have Addie Adame with the throw in. Again to Ella Cook, who's going to control that ball on the sideline. Works her feet, does a great pass. Brooke Rogers with a specialty kick here. We've seen her hit that shot a few times. And that one doesn't go through the goal, does go through the uprights. So perhaps she could have helped us out in football. Of course, Dylan Payton, he had a pretty good leg too. So great job there getting the shot on goal. And that's a great shot for the Rangerettes because Brooke Rogers has nailed that shot several times in the years that she's been here with the Rangerettes. Goal kick here from Brownwood, trying to reset the field again. Baker working the ball. Adiadame trying to put pressure on. That ball's going to be cleared out of bounds for a throw in on the far end of the field. I would love to tell you who's throwing the ball in, but that is much too far for my old eyes. I believe that is Emily Jones with the throw in. That goes over the head. Great job by Brownwood to clear that out. Great ball movement again, finding lanes to make easy passes down the field. Here's a breakaway shot here. Oh, missed on the cross kick. Had an opportunity there just based off of just fantastic ball movement. So really impressed with Brownwood and how well they're able to move that ball and pass around. We are hitting the 30-minute mark of the game. So 30 minutes into play, still 0-0. Both teams doing a great job defensively. Both teams creating some close calls on offense, but we have two great goalkeepers and two very aggressive defenses that are doing their best to slow each other down. So this game is still very much in the air. Could go either way. Called for a push-off there as the ball is going to be set around the 35-yard line for the Lions. Big kick here over the middle, able to get that into the box. That's cleared, but back into the hands, well, I guess the feet of a Lady Lion. Ella Cook is going to clear that as deep as she can. Gonna reach the goalie, but does get it away from our goal so that our defense can breathe a little bit. Goalie's going to throw that. Emily Jones applying a lot of pressure, passes to Brooke Rogers, who passes it right back. Makes a move, but has another defender right past the one she beat. They are definitely going to make sure that Emily Jones doesn't break away with the ball. Throw in here by Brownwood. Deflected by Greenwood, but then cleared again by Brownwood. Great job staying on her feet and maintaining control of the ball. That's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Rangerettes to allow our defense time to get back and get established. Good gust of wind there. Weather is still feeling lovely out there. Average 21 miles an hour, so obviously gusts much higher than that. 48 degrees, but feels like 41. You wouldn't know it to watch it though, because these girls are playing hard, and the goal. I think the cold is the last thing on their mind. They're all worried about that gold trophy that's sitting up here in the press box. That's going to go out of bounds here. She's going to grab a different ball that's over here to the side. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the half as Brownwood gets ready for a throw-in. Rangerettes get a foot on it, but it back and goes back to Brownwood. She inadvertently kicks that one out, trying to work down the sideline. Rangerettes with a throw in here. That's going to be taken by the Lady Lions, and now we're in a back and forth. Oh, that ball's missed by Adiadame, so that's going to roll out for another throw in here. Referees are communicating on who was the last to touch it. Looks like Addie didn't get a foot on it, so she just missed it entirely, which is going to end up being a good thing because that's going to be a throw-in for the Rangerettes. goes to collect the ball that has got caught in the wind and carried down to the past the end zone. All right. Keenan Baker's going to throw it in. Goes to Adi Adame. Going to be kicked out again by the Lady Lions. Brownwood able to break past midfield. Does have a breakaway opportunity, but that's going to be cleared by the Rangerettes. So no breakaway, going to allow for the Rangerette defense to sink back as we reach 5 minutes left in the first half. Throw in here by the Lady Lions. A lot of people with a foot on it, but nobody able to get control. Tries to clear it, but stopped and blocked by Brownwood. That's going to be kicked out of bounds. Emily Jones tries to stop it from going out, not able to. Throw in again, foot on it by the Rangerettes. Nobody has control yet. Brownwood establishes control. If they're able to get off of this pressure, not able to, that's going to be knocked out by the Rangerettes, so we're going to have a throw in right around the goal line. Though she's going to bring it, oh yeah, there we go. Right in here by the goal line. Attempts to throw it in, isn't able to get a foot on it, so that's going to roll them back and create a goal kick here for the Rangerettes and an opportunity to try to reflip this field again. 4 minutes left in play in the first half. Big kick here. That's going to go to about the 30. Rangerettes are able to get control over it, but not flip the field before Brownwood takes control again. Good move there as she tries to create. Fantastic pass. Rangerette defense. A lot of numbers in the box to prevent easy passes. That's going to be out on Greenwood, so we're going to have another throw in by Brownwood. I'm sorry, I keep saying Brownfield. By Brownwood. Number 1 here is Nixon Johnson with the throw in. That one called out by, my paper's all, I think Chloe Galvin. It's hard to read the numbers. Maybe not. Maybe that's dangerous situation for the Rangerettes. They go to clear the ball. They are able to get it away from the goal, but they still don't have control over it. That's going to be kicked out by Brownwood. Rangerettes trying to get the ball past half field or midfield so that they can have a little bit of cushion here. Brownwood still relentlessly pushing for the attack. Big kick here. Ooh, that's off the goal. Nearly a fantastic kick to the corner. What a great shot there by Nyla Hall, just inches away from the first points of the match here. Rangerettes are able to get the ball past midfield, not able to get control. And there with the push off again, that's going to be Brownwood ball with 1:40 left at midfield. Deep kick over the middle there. That's going to be cleared off. Addie tries to go for the header. She misses that. That's going to be cleared out. Oh, and Brownwood all over it, doing a great job of aggressively chasing that ball. Ella Cook trying to disrupt the rhythm. There's a good kick there by Adi Adame to get the ball back into the other end of the field. That's going to be kicked out by Brownwood. Nope, never mind, kicked out by Addie. Brownwood with the throw in. Greenwood able to get a foot on it. Still no control of the ball. Cross kick into a defender from Brownwood who's going to clear that ball nearly past midfield. Still no control over who has it yet. Looks like Brownwood does take control, but that's going to be cleared. No, never mind. I thought it was going to go out of bounds. It was not. Now it goes out of bounds. That one's out of bounds on Brownwood with 30 seconds left in the half. Rangerettes with the throw in. Ball to Emily Jones. She does have a bit of room. She's going to take a deep kick, but the goalkeeper is all over that. 15 seconds left into play. Going to have a deep punt here. And it looks like time is going to tick out here for the first half. That's going to be the end of the first half as we go into halftime 0-0. Both teams doing a fantastic job defensively. But something's going to give because both Brownwood and Greenwood have created some pretty intense offensive situations where they have nearly gotten some shots on goal to nearly get in there. Nobody closer than Nyla Hall from Brownwood, who hits the corner of the goal just inches away with a great shot over the middle. So definitely going to be an exciting halftime for the teams as the coaches try to adjust and figure out how they can break through the other team's defenses. Hopefully get an opportunity to warm up a little bit because it is pretty chilly out there. So I'm going to set a timer here to make sure that y'all know when to be back, but we're going to have about a 10-minute halftime. And I'll start it when, well, not 100-minute. Let's see, 10-minute. As soon as they start their timer, I'll start mine, and after that clock is up, we will be back. So we'll see you guys after halftime. We're going to take a break and get to the second half of this game. expired on halftime. Rangerette's not quite out of the, but they're making their way out now from the locker room. Brownwood out trying to warm up. And I guess that's the downside. You go inside that locker room and you realize just how cold you've been. All those nerves that have been frozen over are starting to wake up, and so now you got to step back out into it. I've said it a few times, but if you're just tuning in, it is 48 degrees right now in Abilene, but the 21 mile an hour sustained winds are bringing that down to 41 is the what it feels like outside. So very cold, cloudy, a little bit of moisture in the air blowing through, and so definitely a kind of a cold fog. So conditions rough for both teams. That wind, that 21 mile an hour wind, is a crosswind, so kind of affecting both teams. Nobody getting an advantage from the wind today as we flip sides. So far in the game, just a defensive showing from both teams, doing just a fantastic job of being aggressive, trying to maintain control on the other end of the field, and some great breakaway opportunities by the Rangerettes. Really good ball movement by Brownwood, and so it's been exciting to watch. And I can't tell you if the scales are tipping towards any team right now. It could literally go either way from where I'm sitting, and so those are the games that are fun to watch and also terrifying to watch. So we go into the second half and see if anybody's made any halftime adjustments that could change what we've seen so far. Brownwood gets first opportunity here. They do have numbers over here as now the defense has kind of caught up, but they are going to start with a quick shot on goal. Still have control of the ball over in Rangerette territory. Rangerette's unable to clear. That's going to go out of bounds for a Rangerette throw-in. And so far in the first 40 seconds, a lot of aggression coming from Brownwood. Again, trying to get that ball in Rangerette territory and create some of these opportunities for some shots on goal. Throw in here to Addie Adame. She's not able to get control of that. She's going to end up kicking that out. Or no, sorry. Brownwood kicks that out through her legs for a Rangerette throw in. So we're going to kind of repeat the last play. She's going to throw that over the shoulder here. Ella Cook trying to maintain control. Still, Brownwood doing a great job defensively of just anytime the Rangerettes do have the ball, it's not been for very long. Both teams being very physical, trying to get control of the ball, still playing in Rangerette territory. And so as the Rangerettes prepare for another throw in, really need to look at trying to flip this field and get away from the danger of playing too close to our own goal. Throw in here. Emily Jones has possession. Has two Lady Lions on her. Attempt to clear that. Kicked it out of bounds. Going to be a Lady Lion throw in. We're going to lose some of the stadium noise as that wind picks up. I don't want y'all to have to listen to that too much. Brownwood throws in, does a great job getting over Brooke Rogers. That is cleared out, but there are still just a ton of Lady Lions just all over the place. they're doing a great job getting around the field. Seems like they have numbers just about everywhere right now. That's going to be, a little angry, a little heated there on the sideline. It's all good. Everybody desperately wants to take home that gold trophy. So that's going to be a throw-in for the Rangerettes. Both teams trying to get control of the ball. Brownwood does come up with it. Decent kick if they can get to it. They do. But Rangerettes do fall back to defensive position. Still very much in control by Brownwood. Rangerettes not able to flip the field yet. Addie Adame gives a deep kick. Ella Cook not able to get control of it, but she does do a great job of stopping. That's going to create Emily Jones having the ball. Defense collapses on her. And again, Brownwood's ball in Rangerette territory. Rangerette throw in. We've been in this position a few times already, and it's only been 5 minutes. So that ball caught by the wind, not able to make it inbounds. And the Lady Lions have it. They do get to throw it in from where we attempted to throw in, since the wind was able to catch it. Those throws down the sideline are going to be tough with this kind of wind catching the ball in the air. Good ball movement there. Brownwood able to get control over it quickly. Rangerettes have several girls back defensively, but that is making it tough for Rangerettes to get control of the ball to make any sort of attack. Ella Cook gets the ball to Emily Jones, who has a deep kick to Addie Adame. He's going to have a breakaway, but they are going to call offsides. I think that's a fair call. I do believe Addie was just past the last defender, so I think from where I was sitting, I felt like that was probably offsides as well. So good idea. Addie probably needs to just hang back just a little bit, like 2 or 3 more steps. She does have the breakaway speed that she can get to that kind of fast break look if she needs to. Brownwood does a deep kick to get the ball back into their side. Brooke Rogers fighting for the ball, not able to get control, but she does right there, so I was wrong. Gets the ball to Addie Adame. Great ball work, but not able to get control. That's going to be a throw in for Brownwood. Brownwood still has 4 defenders hanging back at all times, making sure that Addie and Emily Jones do not have any sort of easy lane for a fast break. Emily Jones comes all the way back to the 10 to get to the ball, is tripped. She's going to get up. Everybody's okay there. Wasn't an intentional trip, I don't believe. I think everybody's just playing physical, and you got to appreciate that. 32 minutes left in regular play here. Lady Lions with control of the ball. That one gets past the Rangerettes. They are going to have a cross kick look here. Farrah Fortner able to get a hand on it and make the save. Dangerous situation there. Huge props there to Brownwood, who's creating these opportunities to score with fewer numbers. We have these passing lanes and get some decent shots on goal. Meanwhile, because of that, they have so many back on defense that getting a look past midfield has been very tough for the Rangerettes. And so Rangerette's going to have to do their best to get the ball on our side of the field and start being the aggressors here. Really, both teams just doing an outstanding job defensively. And the opportunities that have come up for both sides have been snuffed by a great play by the two goalkeepers. So if you like high-scoring games, this may not be the one for you because both teams are really putting on defensive workshops. Ooh. Ball was loose. Goalkeeper was all over it. Great punt there. Past midfield. Rangerette's trying to clear the ball back to our half of the field. Not able to do so yet. A lot of back and forth here as both teams are just trying to reestablish control on their end of the field. Both teams basically just clearing the ball. That's kicked out at the back by Brownwood, so we'll have a goal kick here. Ooh, wind definitely catches that ball. You can see it turning in air. So this is going to stay over for on Brownwood's end of the field here. Throw in. Nobody gets control, but it's still rolling. Gonna create the opportunity for a cross kick, but the Rangerettes are gonna kick it out the back. So that looks like it's gonna be. Oh no, I guess it came off of Brownwood. So this is gonna be a goal kick for the Rangerettes. Once again, wind catches that ball, blows it back. I think we've seen a little bit of shift in the wind on the playing field, and it's now starting to blow towards Brownfield, getting a little bit of an advantage here on goal kicks to carry the ball towards the goal that the Rangerettes are defending. You can't see it on the camera, but there is some moisture in the air blowing as well, so pretty fun weather to deal with for both teams. Throw in here by Brownwood. Another great job by Brownwood to push the ball, and now they're going to have a corner kick here. I've said both teams have been looking great defensively, and I stand by that. I think the Rangerettes are looking great defensively as well. But as far as offensive pressure, that has been all Brownwood this second half. We've seen a lot of play with the Rangerettes defending their end of the field, and Brownwood getting some shots on goal and some great passes. Rangerettes having a hard time getting control of the ball, and so time of possession has definitely been on Brownwood's side as we cross the 28-minute mark. There's the cross kick, a header, ball is up loose, cleared by the Rangerettes, but another cross ball, dangerous spot. That's going to be cleared by the Rangerettes. That was a scary few seconds there if you're a Greenwood fan. Great job getting the ball out, allowing us to try to get back into formation here. Really good job by Greenwood getting out of what was a very dangerous situation. You had Farrah Fortner that was doing best to track the ball, but with a lot of bodies in the box, that can be difficult. That ball kicked out of bounds by the Rangerettes, going to be a throw in by Brownwood. The wind at this point has now shifted on the field to be blowing from left to right here. So throw-ins and kicks that are too high are getting blown back. So Rangerettes are going to have to make sure we keep that ball low and make smart, quick passes here, because the deep passes are turning against us in midair. That one's kicked out of bounds by Brownwood. That's going to be a throw-in by the Rangerettes. To start the game, the wind was blowing directly at us here on the sideline, so a crosswind that wasn't really affecting the ball so much. Now wind has shifted to where it is now blowing left to right a lot more. That American flag over there. The field, well, it was. We're going to throw in on their side of the field, it looks like. Throw into Ella Cook. Brooke Rogers with a pass that is going to get a breakaway for Emily Jones. This is a perfect Emily Jones shot for us. Can she get it? She does. That's a goal by Emily Jones. Fantastic job by Brooke Rogers to put that ball exactly where you want it to be, to allow Emily Jones to get that breakaway that they've been trying to get all game long. That's exactly what you want to see as far as how the Rangerettes are putting together their offense. You want to create that separation. You want to let Emily Jones or Addison Adame use their speed to get that breakaway. That goal is going to go in the record books there for Emily Jones, but Brooke Rogers deserves a huge shout out for putting that ball exactly where Emily Jones needed it and creating the opportunity for that first goal of the game. Let me get the clock set again, and we will get going as play goes live again. Let's go up. There we go. So Rangerettes take the lead. We got another breakaway. This time Emily Jones tripped up at the ball. Greenwood fans asking for a call from the official. Not going to get one. I don't think anything flagrant happened there. I think that we're just looking. Oh, a lot of aggression on the field. Both teams really just trying to get control of that ball. I don't think anything. We have a time stoppage here. I think we may have gotten rolled up just a little bit. But anyway, let's while we're waiting to make sure everybody's good to continue play, let's talk about that goal. We were saying earlier, Brownwood has been dropping 4 defenders. They still have 4 defenders back right now, and their job has really been to stonewall Emily Jones primarily, and then Addison Adame, who is our other striker that really pushes down the field. So they've been making sure to not let anything behind them. Brooke Rogers gets the ball and just lays it up just past that line of defenders to where Emily Jones has an easy path to the ball, is able to get control at a full sprint, and it's her one-on-one with the goalie. And that is a dangerous situation if you're a goalkeeper, because that is Emily Jones' specialty. So like I said earlier, that's going to be a big goal for Emily Jones, something she's going to be able to look back on with some excitement. But Brooke Rogers was the MVP of setting that bad boy up. So great job to both of those young ladies as play continues here in Abilene. That's going to be kicked out. They're going to call that out on the defender here. So Greenwood is going to have a throw in. She's going to give it to Addison Adame to do the throw in. Brownwood sinks back. She's going to try to throw it over the top of a defender to get the ball to Ella Cook. Brooke Rogers with the header. Ella Cook again takes back control of the ball. Great pass up the middle for another kick from Emily Jones. Outstanding goal. Again, this time it wasn't Brooke Rogers, it was Ella Cook who puts the ball exactly where you want it to be. Just past the defenders, creating an open lane for Emily Jones to do a fantastic shot. Unbelievable 2 sets of scores within 7 minutes of each other. if you're a Rangerette fan, you got to love it. That was everything you want to draw up. And again, this time, Emily Jones gets to take credit for the goal, but Ella Cook set that up with a perfect assist on goal. So great job. 2-point cushion here in the the regional semifinals of the UIL 4A Division II playoffs. 23 minutes, 25 seconds. Expect to see a lot of aggression out of Brownwood now, as they now have to get 2 more goals in these 23 minutes. Rangerette sink back with a lot of defense here. Ooh, dangerous situation though. Brownwood does have control of the ball. A lot of Rangerettes around, and that's going to be cleared out of bounds. Oh no, we recover it, but then Brownwood kicks it out of bounds, it looks like. So that's going to be a throw in from Emily Jones. She throws that up high. The wind does catch it. It's going to be continuously hard to have control of that ball in the air. Tries to lob it deep for Emily to chase down again. This time Brownwood is back, clears it out before there's an opportunity for another fast break. A lighter throw here to Emily Jones. Does a nice little kick over the shoulder. Pretty good little ball work here, but Brownwood is going to walk away with possession, but they kick it out of bounds, so we're going to have a Rangerette throw in on the far sideline. 22 minutes left in play. Brooke Rogers gets a foot on it, but that's going to go. Oh, no, Greenwood kicks it back. We do have a back and forth here as Brownwood tries to get possession back. Greenwood is going to continue to attempt to clear it back to Brownwood's end of the field. Both teams fighting for possession. That's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Lady Lions, so we're going to have a throw in for the Rangerettes. What a series of events on those 2 goals. Just all game long, Brownwood not allowing anything past that line of defenders, really shutting everything down with that, and that goalkeeper, cleaning up any mess that got past. And then back-to-back, just perfect assists from Brooke Rogers and Ella Cook to allow for Emily Jones to get the one-on-one matchup with the goalie up close and personal, which is really what Emily specializes in. And so just such a quick turnaround in just a few minutes of gameplay there. So really exciting for Greenwood, and really a call to arms for the Lady Lions here, as they now have 20 minutes to really, they have to get things in shape to mount a comeback. So far, after 60 minutes of play, they're sitting with 0 scores, as Rangerette's defense has done a fantastic job. And so expect to see a lot of aggression from the Lady Lions as they try to turn the tables and fight their way back in this game. We have a goal kick by the Rangerettes. Wind does catch it, but that's going to be blown out of bounds after contact with Brownwood. Big throw in here. Ella Cook fighting for the ball, has a pretty good cross kick over to where Emily Jones is, but 3 defenders next to Emily to keep that from going anywhere. Now we have a fast breakaway for Brownwood as she tries to get to the corner to create a corner kick, but that is going to be kicked out of the back by Greenwood. By Brownwood, so that she's going to lose control out of the back of the end zone here to create a... Never mind, I'm wrong again. They keep going back and forth. That's kicked out of bounds and cleared to create a corner kick for Brownwood here. So this corner kick is a very important kick for the Lady Lions. Good cross kick. She does have a foot on it, but it's going to go right of the goal by just a few feet. Really a great corner kick there to set up a goal. Farrah Fortner and the Rangerettes are just on top of it. So 18 minutes and 20 seconds left in play. Score is 0-2 with Greenwood being on top. So far, just an outstanding game. Okay, so just under 18 minutes left of play. Ella Cook with control of the ball. Oh, gets tied up. That's going to be kicked out by a Brownwood defender. Emily Jones is going to grab the ball for a throw in. That one's kicked out again. This time into the stands. Gonna have to go. Oh, no, I think it's rolling down. We're good. 17 minutes left on the clock. Plenty of time if you're a Lady Lion. The hope is still there. They've done a great job this second half of being aggressive and creating some opportunities. The Rangerette defense and Farrah Fortner have just been a thorn in their side. Just fantastic assists from Ella Cook and Brooke Rogers to set up two Emily Jones goals has really switched momentum in the game here. That's kicked away by the Rangerettes for another Brownwood throw-in. Really just kind of working their way down the field here. They throw it in and we kick it out, and they're just kind of inching their way back to the field, the end of the field that we're defending here. Here's another throw in, and this time kicked out by Brownwood, so you have a Rangerette throw in. Ball in the air, but again, Wynn catches it. You see it right here. She kicks that up high. Wynn catches it, brings it back on us. Several defenders back for Brownwood to make sure that we don't have that ball open and free. That's kicked out of bounds by Brownwood. 15 minutes left in play. You see several Rangerettes back on defense. Really trying not to give anything away for free. There's the throw in there. Addie gets a foot on it, knocks that out of bounds. That's going to be another throw in for Brownwood. As we cross the 15-minute mark for the 4A Division II regional semifinal playoff game here. With 15 minutes left, you do have Greenwood up 2, Brownwood at 0. Don't let that fool you. This has been a close game throughout, with Brownwood doing a great job of being aggressive towards the goal, creating good passing lanes and great shots on goal. Rangerette defense has just done a great job of recovering and making sure that when they don't recover, you've got Farrah Fortner back there to help you out. The two scores in this game both came within 7 minutes of each other, both by this young lady, Emily Jones, who goes for the hat trick, doesn't get it this time. Both of those goals set up by just fantastic assists past that defensive line by Brooke Rogers and Ella Cook. So really, really exciting game so far. Ball is cleared. Rangerette's trying to get the ball back on the Brownwood side of the field and away from our goal. So far, Brownwood not allowing that, being very aggressive as they need to be as we near closer to the 13-minute mark. Brownwood obviously needs to make something happen, and they need to do so quickly. That's going to be called out on the Rangerettes, which is going to create another corner kick situation. The last corner kick was a fantastic setup and just missed the goal by a few feet. So a good opportunity here if you're a Lady Lion. Good location on it. A header by one of the Rangerettes. There was a lot in that box. I couldn't tell you who it was, but a header on it to get that thing cleared out and reestablish a defensive formation. That ball gets away from Brownwood. There's for a Rangerette throw-in. 12 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Score still sits at 0-2 with Greenwood in the lead. Rangerette's working to clear that ball, having a hard time because these, a big punt kick right here, just like that one, is not going as deep as they'd like it because the wind has shifted a little bit and is now blowing left to right. So these deep kicks are getting caught by the wind. Right there is a great example of it. You can see the wind catch that ball in the air and bring it back towards the Rangerettes. That's a deep kick. Emily Jones not going to be able to get to that. Goalkeeper for Brownwood is going to be all over that. That's Hannah Dean. Hannah Dean has had a fantastic night, just so you guys are aware. Rangerettes have not had many shots on goal, but the shots they've had have been very quality shots, nothing from deep or far away, and she's been all over it. The only 2 goals the Rangerettes have scored, there was not much that Hannah Dean could have done about those because of the breakaway speed and the control that Emily Jones has when she's given the ball exactly where she needs it. So really both goalkeepers have done a really great job for both teams. And defenses as well. There's a reason this is a low-scoring game right now. Wind catches that one as well. They're looking to grab a different ball. There is a little more mist in the air now, so we're not just dealing with the wind, but we do have a little precipitation falling as well. Well, not falling, blowing is more accurate. The sustained winds of 21 miles an hour, so we're having gusts in the 30s and 40s. That is lowering the temperature from 48 down to where it feels like 40, 41. So not a pleasant environment to play in, but both teams doing a great job of not letting it affect them. Though I'm sure most of the gold trophy celebration probably is going to happen in that warm locker room, if I had to guess. Good pass by Brooke Rogers. Brownwood is able to get back control. Oh, and they have a breakaway situation here. Great move here. Kick. Oh, and she just misses. That's going to be, I believe, if my eyes aren't bad, Nyla Hall, who had another really close kick earlier in the game that just barely missed the goal. That's 2 goals that great opportunity and just off the mark. 9 minutes, 42 seconds left of play as the Rangerettes bring in a sub and prepare for a goal kick. You can see that back line of defenders for Brownwood. You can't see it on the camera, but they have been staying pretty much back on their 40 and not letting anything past that mark, but they have crept up considerably, trying to get a few more white jerseys on this end of the field as they need to dial up the aggression and create more opportunities to score. The putting everyone on defense is an effective strategy until you need 2 goals in 9 minutes. And so I feel like we're seeing them push a little bit more into Rangerette territory as they try to even things up here. And it, by all accounts, is working pretty well because the ball has been on this end of the field for most of this second half, especially after those last 2 goals. We've seen the ball over here on the Rangerette end of the field for a considerable amount of time. Rangerette's not really able to clear it out. Going to call Ella Cook there for a push-off as she got a little more physical than the official was comfortable with. So that's going to be a pretty good position for Brownwood to attempt to get this in the goal. I would expect her to go straight at the goal here. And that's going to go a little high. Good. She lined it up really well. Just a little high over the mark. So that is going to be a goal kick for the Rangerettes. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. Emily Jones and Ellie Cook fighting to get control of the ball. Good clearing kick. Ooh. Addie Adame not able to get to the ball first. That doesn't happen very often. Addie is normally one of the fastest girls on the field, but I can't see the number for Brownwood, but whoever that young lady is over there, she had a step on her and was able to get to that ball first and keep Addie from getting a breakaway. Rangerette's playing on Brownwood's side of the field for the first time in a while. Addie trying to get the ball. Greenwood not pushing too many players to aggressively try to score. Really, on this end of the field, it looked like it was about 3 versus 6. And so Greenwood really sinking back and making sure that we have a lot on defense and we're not giving anything away for free as we reach 6 minutes left in play. That's going to be cleared by the Rangerettes. We're going to have a Brownwood throw in. Again, time is working against the Lady Lions right now, so they're moving very quickly. 5:40 left. Rangerettes continue to clear the ball when not comfortable. As time is on their side, they're not in a hurry. And so if they don't like it, they're going to kick it out of bounds. So you're going to see the Rangerettes kicking the ball out anytime they don't have solid control of the ball. And every time they do, precious seconds are ticking off the clock. Not sure what the call was. I was watching the ball. Looks like I'm not sure what they called. Something against Greenwood. Maybe a handball. I'm not sure. But going to be a Brownwood ball right here over by the 10. Decent spot for a cross kick. I don't know if she can necessarily go straight for the goal from there, but treat it almost like a corner kick here. And that's going to go way high over the goal. My cameraman gets excited every time it happens because it goes to the field goal post, so he has to do he has to show me it's good, do the hand gesture there. Looks like we're stopping time. Not sure what we're stopping for, but we do have 4 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. And we are Rolling again. That ball's cleared, and right now, a goal would be great, but keeping the ball in this end of the 50 is a huge win for the Rangerettes. Most the girls in blue are going to be over here on our end of the field, defending our goal, doing exactly what you just saw. When in doubt, kick it out of bounds. Of course, that one was kicked out by Brownwood, so that's going to create a goal kick here for the Rangerettes with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Brownwood is going to have to really pull out all the stops here if they want to even this thing up. But it is certainly within the realm of possibility, as both of Greenwood's points happened within, 7 minutes of each other. And so certainly possible to have a quick turnaround, and we could see it again. So Rangerettes need to stay focused here for the last 3 minutes of this game and see if they can bring home another gold trophy. Great kick there to reestablish possession over on their side. They're going to call Emily Jones there for a push-off, and so going to be a deep kick there for Brownwood. Wind really helping carry that ball now as that 20-mile-an-hour wind is now blowing left to right. Has really kind of made a difference in the way that the ball is moving this second half of the game. Rangerette's not able to get control, just kick it out of bounds. Again, letting that clock tick down as we reach the 2-minute mark. And if you're Brownwood, you're certainly feeling every second of that clock tick by. Great job making a play on the ball by Ella Cook. Not able to take control completely, but again, just eating away time on the clock. Every second that the Rangerettes have control of the ball is a second that Brownwood's not able to get a shot on goal. Ball thrown in as we reach the 90 seconds mark here. That's kicked out by Emily Jones. We're now under 90 seconds left in the game. Score is still Greenwood 2, Brownwood 0. Rangerettes continue to kick that ball out. And the clock is just desperately working against the Lady Lions here. Now at the 1 minute mark in the game, Rangerettes have a throw in here, and they are not in a hurry to get that ball in, as the clock is going to wind down. Chances of tying up the game for Brownwood are just slipping away every second. And don't let the score fool you. These Lady Lions played an excellent soccer game tonight, and should be very proud on both the game they played tonight and the season that they've had. With 20 seconds winding down, it's probably, I'm going to say it's a little too late for a comeback to happen. And so, credit where credit is due. Anybody still playing now at this point should definitely have their heads held high and have clearly had just a fantastic season, runner-up in their district and getting to bring home some gold trophies for their team. And as the clock runs out, great job to the Brownwood Lady Lions, and congratulations to the Greenwood Rangerettes, who are your regional semifinal champions for 4A Division II. They will be moving on to the regional finals next week. So proud of the effort and the fight that they put in tonight in miserable conditions, we might add. So what a fantastic job by these young ladies and their coaches and everyone involved. really happy for them to be able to bring a little hardware home back to Greenwood, America, and just really, feel proud of the accomplishments they've had. They defensively just did a fantastic job all night. I'm sorry, I had it. And so just really just a great game overall by both teams, and happy for the Rangerettes for being able to pull out the win. Hoping to see a gold football come out pretty soon. Don't see it yet. Oh, there it is over on the 45-yard line. We can see the Rangerettes have their gold ball. Brooke Rogers carrying it, the one that did that fantastic assist to Emily Jones. Ella Cook right next to her, the other one that opened up that goal for Emily Jones. So proud to hold that ball, and there's the celebration that those girls deserve. So congratulations to our Rangerettes, regional semifinalist champions, and congratulations to them. Very happy for their accomplishments, and now it's time to go back to their family and friends and show off their new hardware. So thank you guys for tuning in. We know that NFHS, it does cost you to watch, so we appreciate you paying the cost. We thank you to all of our sponsors that help us bring you these games, and it's ugly weather out there, so safe travels to everybody as they're getting home, especially these teams. Once again, just a great shout out to Brownwood and the Lady Lions for a fantastic season. And Rangerettes, let's keep it going next week.